Jim Kraft from SQUID Light. We're back to talk about the SQID2, which is the LED patch panel. If you're not keeping up with this and this is your first time here, you might want to understand what we have is a LED keystone patch panel that you go out to the outlet, plug a device in at the outlet plate, and an LED lights to make it easier for you to find, amongst other things. But basically, now that we have your attention, and it seems like we got your attention, we want to back down and start from the very beginning and start building our way back up so you fully understand what this product does, who it helps, and how it can save you a lot of money. So we're going to start off with showing you that it's just basically a basic keystone patch panel, 24 port, 1U. It's got 24 LEDs up top. Also has 24 3.5 millimeter plugs on the front plate that associate to each LED. We're going to get into that later. That's more for future applications. We're going to get on to the rest of it. So other than a standard patch panel, I'm not going to go through that. Most everybody knows how that works. But if we start to flip it over here, you're going to notice there are blue connectors. Those blue connectors are where we connect the 22.2 cable that lights the LED from the outlet. So pretty easy, small flathead screwdriver. They work like most circuit board connectors. That plugs in there. Then if you get over here, you're going to notice two USB connectors. That's for power. The one is for just a standard 5-volt power supply like you'd use for a regular cell phone, and it's connected with a USB cable. So why we have two of them there is so you plug one end in for power, and then you can take another USB cable. Basically, you go from the other USB port and daisy chain them to each patch panel in that cabinet. And if you've got 10, 20 patch cables in the cabinet, you only have to use one power port. You don't have to use up power for every single patch panel in that cabinet, because we know how IT guys have too many power outlets as it is. So we try to make it easy, and because we're only ever lighting one light at a time, that's why we can just keep daisy chaining them together, because these are not using power all the time. So it is low power consumption. The other item is, well, the 24 blue connectors that go in the back, and the last connector is actually used as a dry contact, which is located, we pulled part of the cover off to show you, but a dry contact which allows you to light the strobes if you want to identify a closet or a cabinet, but also some future applications, other applications that we have for this product. So that's basically just the setup. It's just a basic keystone patch panel with an LED circuit board on top. That kind of makes a big difference. So there you have the patch panel. Now I'm going to go a little bit on the concept. And the concept is, when we looked at this, is that we don't identify every patch panel port. And that is different than any other product that's even remotely close. And it's very important as to why we did that. One of the reasons why we did it is that we were looking to make this affordable, and one of the ways you can use it as one, which means, okay, we're only doing one port, and that's fine. That's the most expensive way to use this panel. But if you're going in and using at each faceplate 1, 2, maybe 3 keystone jacks at each faceplate, we're going to look at the 2 because this is the most common You know, most places put in 2 cables and in a faceplate, and in there you can use the 3.5 millimeter jack, or if you have a specialty need and you need to use an RJ11 or an RJ45, that we can accommodate that also. So what we do, because you see there's 2 outlets in the plate, but only one 3.5, we don't identify an individual outlet. We identify a faceplate or a container or the box that those faceplates are in. We light that light, and let's say if you have 2, what we do is we just mount below the original, the LED patch panel. We just take a standard 24 port keystone jack, a keystone patch panel, and just mount it right below. And then we can take the blue jack, orient it the same as on the faceplate, on top and on bottom. We're going to have a separate video that really shows this, but we just wanted to do an overview. So this helps bring the cost down if you're doing 2 outlets. Basically, we split the cost in half across all the outlets if you're doing a 2 outlet configuration on a faceplate. If you're doing a 3, it cuts it even more, 4 even more. So that's how we identify it. We use intuitive logic to find the patch panel in the closet, whether it's using blue and white orientation, top bottom, but we found that to be the most effective. Like I said, we'll go over that in more detail in another video. So back to what we provide you. What we provide you is a patch panel. We provide you a power supply. We provide you the modified shorting tool that you plug in at the outlet. In every box we provide a SQID. That just helps you remember us. And that's about it. You supply the jacks, the keystone jacks, or whatever you're using it for. It allows you to, if you like a manufacturer, keep the manufacturer. As long as it's a high density keystone jack, just about most of the manufacturers will work. You always have a couple oddball ones out there that want to do their own jacks and they won't fit in anything else. So no, the standard will work. So we don't provide the jacks. We don't provide the faceplates. We actually don't provide the 3.5 millimeter jack that goes down at the outlet, or RJ45 or RJ11. These are easily bought at any distributor. And we provide one USB cable for power, but if you daisy chain the rest of the cables, no, you're going to get it, because if you buy them separate boxes, then now you're going to get a power supply. So you should have all of those that you need, unless you have them spread out very far. The length might not reach. So I think we've covered just what you're getting. And like I said, patch panel, the blue connectors on the back of the patch panel. I'm repeating myself, but I need to do that. The USB cable, power supply, the pencil, and the shorting device. And that's about it. So I know that's now created a lot of other questions, so that'll mean a lot more videos as we go to clear the smoke so that you can better understand the SQID 2 product. Thank you. Make sure you like us, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.